Now, let's talk about the haters. In case you're not watching and you're just listening, this is a Megyn Kelly Today mug from the Today Show. This is my Megyn Kelly mug that I keep. Instead of supporting, just remember, Megyn Kelly is allegedly, right? Although I do hear the streets are talking that allegedly she's not as supportive of women as she makes out to be, especially that whole thing that went on at Fox News with Roger Ailes and all of that. They're like, really? Megyn is saying that? Huh? Y'all don't know her. Oh, I'm going there. I usually don't like to talk about her because she's one of those people. She thrives on it. She has built the second part of her career on being a troll. On being a troll. Let's do a Google search on Megyn Kelly, shall we? Just to prove this. I'm going to set up some evidence before I show you this. Let's do a Google search of Megyn Kelly, Andy. Shall we, producers? And put it up on the screen. Okay. Oh.
Welcome, dear viewers, to your most trusted source of Sussex news, the Sussex Ambassador channel. Today we turn our gaze to a narrative that has been playing out in the public eye for quite some time now. A narrative that has seen Megyn Kelly, a name known to many, relentlessly and obsessively criticizing Meghan Markle. It's a tale that has seen Kelly spin a web of harsh criticisms, fueling an atmosphere of hate and misinformation. But now, as we venture into the heart of this ongoing saga, we find that the tables have turned. Don Lemon, known for his forthrightness, has taken a bold step, calling out Kelly for her actions and labeling her a troll. A statement that resonates with many, given Kelly's track record. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of the matter, the unrelenting criticism from Megyn Kelly towards Meghan Markle. Megyn Kelly has long held a fascination, or rather an obsession, with Meghan Markle. For years, Kelly has been tirelessly nitpicking at Meghan, twisting every action and word into a point of criticism. But this isn't just a critique. No, it's more than that. It's a relentless pursuit, a fixation that has crossed the line from professional critique to a personal vendetta. Kelly's obsession with Megyn is like a broken record, playing the same song over and over again. It's the same bitter narrative spun with a clear intent to incite hate and spread misinformation. There's no thoughtful analysis, no nuanced discussion, just a continuous stream of vitriol aimed at keeping Kelly herself in the spotlight. And it's not just about the constant criticism, it's about the clear lack of balance in Kelly's narrative. She has turned her professional platform into a personal soapbox, using it to fuel her obsession rather than inform her audience. It's not journalism, it's a personal agenda driven by resentment and bad faith. But let's be clear, this isn't about holding public figures accountable. Megyn has done nothing to warrant the level of hostility directed at her. Yet, Kelly clings to Megyn's name like a lifeline, using it to maintain her relevance. It's a desperate attempt to stay in the limelight, regardless of the cost. And perhaps that's what's most telling about Kelly's obsession. Megyn continues to thrive, despite the relentless smear campaigns. She refuses to be dragged into this one-sided feud, refuses to be brought down by baseless attacks. And this refusal, this resilience, only serves to further expose Kelly for what she truly is. This obsession, however, has not gone unnoticed. It's become a point of discussion, a point of critique. People are starting to see through the smoke and mirrors, to see Kelly's obsession for what it truly is. And it's about time. Because at the end of the day, Meghan Markle doesn't owe anyone silence in the face of lies. And she certainly doesn't owe Megyn Kelly a response. Recently, Don Lemon, a respected figure in the media industry, has called Megyn Kelly out for her obsessive behavior. Lemon, known for his insightful analysis and no-nonsense commentary, was unflinching in his critique, labeling Kelly's relentless pursuit of Meghan Markle as nothing less than trolling. This is a significant development, as trolling is a term we typically associate with anonymous online troublemakers, not seasoned journalists. It's a severe indictment of Kelly's approach, underscoring just how far she's strayed from the principles of balanced, fair journalism. Lemon's critique is as damning as it is accurate. He hones in on the heart of the issue, that Kelly's behavior is not driven by a commitment to truth or accountability, but rather by a deep-seated, inexplicable obsession. He doesn't shy away from hard truths, pointing out the transparent nature of Kelly's attacks, their pettiness, and the fact that they're more about keeping her in the spotlight than shedding light on any real issues. The crux of Lemon's argument is that Kelly's relentless need to tear Megyn down isn't journalism. It's an obsession fueled by resentment and bad faith. This is a bold statement, but one that rings true for many who've watched the situation unfold. Resentment and bad faith. These words paint a picture of a journalist who has lost sight of her professional obligations, choosing instead to engage in a one-sided feud. And this, according to Lemon, is the core of the problem. Kelly's actions are not motivated by a desire to inform or enlighten, but to belittle and undermine. Lemon's critique is a wake-up call, a reminder that journalism should be about truth, not personal vendettas. It's a call to action for Kelly to reassess her approach, to consider the impact of her words and actions. In Lemon's own words, Kelly's relentless need to tear Megyn down isn't journalism. It's an obsession fueled by resentment and bad faith. And for many, this assessment is long overdue. It's a call for change, a demand for better from those who wield the power of the pen, or in this case, the microphone. Megyn Markle, despite the constant attacks, continues to thrive and refuses to engage in this one-sided feud. It's an admirable quality, really, to maintain such grace and resilience in the face of incessant hostility. Megyn has proven time and again that her focus is on her work, her family, and her commitment to the causes she believes in. She refuses to be pulled into the mudslinging and vitriol that Kelly seems to revel in. And perhaps that's what irks Kelly the most. The fact that Megyn refuses to give her the satisfaction of a response, refuses to be drawn into a fight that, quite frankly, exists only in Kelly's mind. Megyn has shown that she is above such pettiness, that she won't stoop to Kelly's level. And this, my friends, is the mark of true strength. Kelly, it seems, is desperate for a reaction, any reaction from Megyn. She clings to Megyn's name like a lifeline, hoping that a response, any response, will give her the relevance she so desperately seeks. But Megyn is not biting. She's not playing Kelly's game. And that's a source of frustration for Kelly, isn't it? The more Megyn thrives, the more desperate Kelly becomes. The more Megyn stays silent, the louder Kelly's rants get. It's a vicious cycle, one that Kelly has trapped herself in, and the only person she has to blame is herself. Megyn, on the other hand, continues to rise above it all. She continues to shine, to make a difference in the world, to be a force for good. And that's what makes her so admirable. That's what makes her a role model for so many. So, let's not forget the real story here. It's not about Kelly's obsession or her desperate attempts for relevance. It's about Megyn's strength, her resilience, her refusal to be dragged down by baseless attacks. And that, my friends, is what truly exposes Kelly for what she is. Megyn's silence and success in the face of such baseless attacks truly exposes Kelly for what she is. It was high time someone called Kelly out for her actions, and Don Lemon did just that. In a world where the truth is often drowned out by the clamour of sensationalism, Don Lemon's words served as a refreshing reminder of the importance of honesty and integrity. He shone a light on Megyn Kelly's relentless attacks on Megyn Markle, revealing them for what they truly are, an obsession fueled by bitterness and resentment. Kelly's actions have been less about holding public figures accountable and more about desperately clinging to relevance at the expense of another. But Megyn Markle, with her strength and grace, has shown us the power of resilience. She refuses to engage in this one-sided feud, refusing to be dragged down by baseless attacks. And in doing so, she has exposed Kelly for what she truly is. Megyn Markle doesn't owe anyone silence in the face of lies, and she certainly doesn't owe Megyn Kelly a response. Meanwhile, Kelly's bitterness speaks for itself. Thank you, dear viewers, for joining us today in this important discussion. We've spent our time today unraveling the threadbare narrative spun by Megyn Kelly and shining a light on the resilience of Megyn Markle. It's been a journey of exploration, of calling out the truth and standing up against baseless hostility. In the face of relentless attacks, Meghan Markle's strength and refusal to engage in petty feuds is truly admirable. It's a lesson for us all, to rise above, to refuse to be dragged down by negativity. We must remember that even under the harshest of spotlights, it is possible to maintain dignity and grace. We also owe a debt of gratitude to Don Lemon for his candid critique, for not shying away from calling out the trollish behavior that has, unfortunately, become all too common in our discourse. Now, it's over to you. Reflect on this discussion. Ponder on the narratives that are being spun and the hostility that is being directed at individuals who are simply living their lives. And remember, your voice matters, your perspective matters. You can contribute to the conversation, and you can help shape the narrative. So don't forget to share your thoughts. Engage with us and with each other. And most importantly, let's foster a community that values respect, honesty, and constructive dialogue. Before we part ways, we'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Your support helps us continue these important discussions. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends and followers. Every like, every share, every subscription helps us reach more people and spread our message of truth and respect. And with that, we wrap up today's discussion. As we bid you goodbye, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, this is your Sussex Ambassador, signing off.